Hey Clashers, as you know, we have now split servers in Clash of Clans. What does this mean? We have the global server and we have the Chinese server. But this split obviously brought change to a lot of different things. Obviously you cannot match each other anymore, but as well, especially the change to Legend. Because obviously both servers have their own ranking. So I found on Twitter some screenshots after 1 and after 2 weeks how the rankings are looking like on the global server and on the Chinese server, and we want to try to spot the differences and then obviously some speculations why that is the case from myself and from you guys in the comments. So let's get started with the first screenshot, which is actually, well, the global server after 7 days. The first thing, obviously, you can see, I mean, there are some familiar faces on there with stars and with, stars twice. But as well, we have Bernal on there, for example. But the one cool thing which we can see, everyone is kind of within a range of around about 50 trophies. So this is, at least to me, saying that overall, it's pretty well balanced. I do not mean the balance of the game itself, but I mean more like the system overall, because no one is really pulling ahead too crazily. I mean, we all know those pros are really good at the top leaderboard, but this means all are pretty similar. But if we now take a look at the Chinese server, it's a little bit different. So let's take a look there on the Chinese server after already, or only, I would say, 1 week, only 7 days, we already have a way bigger gap between the top players and then maybe rank 10, which is still really high, to be honest, but there's still a big difference. So why exactly is that? Well, we can see, first of all, the first place already being at 5,745 trophies, which is quite a lot. So it's already way higher than the global server. But you can see as well the difference between the rank 10th player, for example, which is around about 150 trophies. So that's already a way bigger gap in between. We remember on the global server, we had a difference of 50 trophies between of rank 1 and rank 10. Over here, we have already 150, which is a huge difference. As well, one thing which I found kind of interesting is that, I don't know why, but the rank 1 always looks photoshopped, just like from the font. I don't know why that's the case, but if you take a look at the ranking, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., I don't know why the first rank is always posted different. I don't know. I have no clue why, but I feel like it's on every single screenshot from the Chinese server. No clue what is going on there, but it looks kind of funny. But yeah, let's now get back to the point. Why exactly is that the case? Well, obviously win trading might be one thing. I do not want to accuse anyone, obviously, but it might be one of the reasons why there is this bigger gap. Obviously, it might just be that some people are just better than others. We don't know. As I said, this is purely on speculation, and I would like to hear your opinion as well about that. But let's move on. Let's move to the next screenshot, because obviously those were only day 7, but now let's take a look at week 2, which means day 14. We can see on the global leaderboard, we have the first one with around about 5.9k, and the next one on level, on rank 10, we have 5.8k. So overall, again, within a range of 100 trophies. Everyone is kind of similar. We have a lot of the top players again at the top ranks, especially Klaus and Stars from the Queen Walkers. But overall, you can see everything is really well balanced when it comes down to like how the progression works, which is kind of cool to see, to be honest. I mean, obviously, I do not want to say there is nothing fishy going on, but at least everyone, maybe everyone is just doing it. I don't know, but it looks really balanced to me overall with the system. Again, with the system, not talking about the game balance. But now let's dive into the Chinese ranking, and again, it looks completely different. Instead of having a trophy difference of around about 100 between rank 1 and rank 10, we have nearly a 700 difference, which is crazy. I mean, that's a lot. And especially take a look at the differences, like 6.7, then 6.6, and then suddenly 6.3. So there's a huge difference. Again, why is that the case? Again, it could be that just people are like so differently skilled, have so many different defenses, because if you're completely honest, and if you take a look at the last season where Musk was the rank 1 finish in the global leaderboard, like the global rank, you know what I mean. He had on average on offense 294, which is crazy to think about. Like 294 on average, which means every single day he's having 294 on offense. Obviously, maybe sometimes a little bit higher, sometimes below, but on average 294 trophies. every single day, which is a lot. On defense, he is having something like 240-ish cups minus, which is still a lot as well. I mean, I'm always saying that, but if you're having a defense which is minus 240 in higher legends, that's pretty good. That's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, a lot of people would disagree and say like, nah, I want to have my minus 160. That's what I'm looking for. That's just not realistic if you're getting higher. I think everyone should know that, to be honest. But that's like the stats. I mean, and those stats I think are at least defense-wise pretty average for the higher ranks. Maybe even a bit better than most of what other people are having. But overall, incredible good stats. And I don't know, still was kind of close. So yeah, to me it kind of is strange. As I said, I do not want to speculate too much. I want to give you guys a bit of work as well, so you can speculate in the comments. Let me know why you think the difference is that big. And another thing is, like moving forward as well with this channel at the moment, I will keep going with the every second day uploads, which means like every second day there's going to be a video on this YouTube channel until the next update. Next update, I mean, you might know it, you might not know it. They're always happening around the same time. So for example, the last few years, we had around end of March, at the beginning of April. For example, last year we had the 12th of April where the update was. So yeah, it's just guessing point from our guessing work from our point. But overall, maybe after the Clan War League, something like that. We have to see and wait. But as soon as the sneak peeks and everything are starting with the update, I'm going to return to the daily upload schedule. But for now, I'm going to keep it with the every 2 days. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the legend thing. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back in 2 days for the next video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.